Good morning, Flosstube. My name is Mariam. My pronouns are she, her. You may know me from Maroomy Crafts on Instagram or MarroomyDesigns on Gumroad. Welcome to my Flosstube Extra. This is a episode that I talk about my new releases. Today is a special occasion because I'm actually wrapping up my first collection, the Magical Carpet Menagerie. I'm releasing the last installment in that collection. So I'm really excited to introduce you to the design. So here it is. His name is Fussy Rooster. Yep. So yeah, as you see, it's a rooster, and I added a couple of motifs and a thin border. I stitched it on 18 count Aida. This used to be yellow Aida, and I over dyed it using red dye, a fuchsia red dye, and this is the result. It's actually redder than you see here now. For some reason it's not showing the color correctly. My camera is not showing the colors correctly. Well, that's okay. So yeah, it's the rooster itself, and the design itself is stitched using 12 weight Saki, blendable in soft blacks. So you can see that these are various shades of gray. Yeah, and I love the effect that it actually created. It's pretty intense variegation that this specific thread has, and I love the stitching with it. Yeah, Fussy Rooster. All right, little bit about rooster motifs in Iranian design. You actually see these rooster motif used often in different designs on fabric or in architecture, like embellishment designs, but mainly in rugs, and especially in nomadic people's rug, because this is something that an animal that is really common, and they all have roosters because they all have chickens. So yeah, so it's a common motif, but it actually has a good meaning as well. So it symbolizes not only fertility, but also it symbolizes the strength, and it's a good omen. So it's a good omen for what to come and better future and brighter days. So he is the bringer of light. So because usually you hear roosters in the morning when the sun is coming up, so he is known as a bringer of the light. So because of that, he's a good omen, and he wards off an evil eye as well. So I thought it would be fitting to finish my collection with a good omen, and hoping for better designs to come, better collections to come in the future. I actually started this collection with a peacock. So if you remember the first installment, it was the peacock funky peacock that I actually designed, and that has started this whole journey. And peacocks are symbols of the past. They're safeguard the dead and what happened in the past, and encourage like moving forward, but not forgetting the past. And they also symbolize death, and this collection is now ending with a symbol of life and light and future. So it will be fitting. I thought it would be fitting to start with death, since we started with death, to end with life. So here we are, ending it with life. So what comes next? So after this, I actually have one more release that is related to this collection that comes, which is the border. So it will be in a style of assemble it yourself. So I will be releasing a band border that it can be repeated, and it doesn't have, you can actually it's really symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter if you flip it to use it on different sides or top and bottom, so it will be the same. And also a corner design, so you can stretch that band to fit however you stitched your pieces on one piece of fabric, and then go around it with the border. So yeah, so that will be that. There are two different ways that I suggest finishing this collection if you want to stitch it all together. So one that I actually did myself is stitching them on different pieces of fabric. I suggest keeping the fabric the same count. So if you are going with, like, for example, I went with 18 count and all of my pieces are stitched on 18 count. All of these designs are released 100 by 100 stitches or less, so they're roughly the same size or really close in size. So it's better and easier to arrange them if they're all come out the same size actually. So yeah, you can actually, if you want to, stitch them all on separate pieces, and then you can finish them as a patchwork or more of like a quilt situation. The other way to finish it is to stitch all of them on one piece of fabric, and then go with the border around it. But at the end of the day, this was my design, but it's now your pattern. So if you purchase it or download it from my Gumroad, and just as a reminder, all of my designs are available for download for free, or pay as you wish for 6 months, and after that they will have like a minimum sets minimum for them to be able to purchase them. So yeah, so it will be available now today to download or purchase, and then you can have all 9 of them all ready to go and start working on them. So yeah, when you have that pattern in your hand, is now yours, so you can do whatever you like with it. If you want to stitch one of them, that's great. It's my honor to have you like stitch my design, or if you want to work on all of them, that's great too. So share your work in progresses with me on Instagram using hashtag MarroomyDesigns, or using the specific hashtag with the collection, which is the Magical Carpet Menagerie collection. You can actually use that hashtag for sure to share your progress with me. I'll be happy to follow that for sure. What comes after this, I'm actually already started working on my next collection, and I have my first pattern done. I just need to, model stitch it, like there are like a few touches that I need to add, and then model stitches it will be ready to be released. However, I'm not sure if it's gonna be this year. I have a couple of more designs in the works for this year, and when those are released, and then I can start my new collection. Yeah, so more to come. So yeah, I'm glad that if you are still with me and watching this, I'm glad that you stuck around and got some information about the background and the meaning behind Fussy Rooster. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy stitching them. Right, have a great stitch time and take care. See you next time. Bye.